Good afternoon. My name's Anne Connolly. I'm a GP at Bevan Healthcare and the clinical lead for the CCGs for Women's Health. Now today we're doing a short webcast on obesity. The importance of this week is because it's National Obesity Week, and this is to support the NHS Bradford and Airedale's New Year, New You theme, and it's a good time to think about your weight. This is important for those of us living in Bradford because we have more people living in Bradford who are deemed to be overweight or obese than in the average UK population. And the people who this is affecting more are our women and our children. This is both our preschool children and our children when they are measured in year 6. Now, why is obesity important? Obesity affects our quality of life. It can cause tiredness, joint and muscle pains, difficulty walking. It reduces chances of becoming pregnant, and if you are pregnant, it increases the complications both to the mother and to the baby during pregnancy. It also causes other health conditions, which are particularly prevalent in Bradford, such as diabetes, heart disease, and some cancers. For the women's cancers, this can affect cancer of the womb and cancer of the breast. So it's really important that we start to do something to start reversing the change that we're seeing locally about our obesity epidemic. So what can we do about it? Firstly, it's important to work out if you are actually overweight. The best way to do this is to use a BMI calculator. You can get this online, and there are apps on the phone to do this. The BMI calculator is a tool. It measures your weight against your height and gives you a reading. If your BMI is between 25 and 30, you are deemed to be overweight. If your BMI is between 30 and 40, you are deemed to be obese. And if your BMI is over 40, then you are deemed to be morbidly obese. The ideal BMI is between 18 and 25. So the important change that we will make to help reduce our BMI is to change the balance of how much we eat and drink and the energy we put into our bodies compared to how much energy we expend. And this is by doing simple daily living activities like walking or doing daily jobs around the house, as much as it is about whether we go to the gym or go running or cycling. So a lot of this can actually be achieved at no extra financial cost to you. Lots of people say, I can't go to the gym because it will cost me too much money. So let's think about some easy things you can do in your own daily life to change this balance between poor eating habits or overeating, over-snacking, and energy expenditure. So on your phone, you can get hold of an app, the Change for Life app. And this is very useful to take when you're shopping. You can scan barcodes and it will give you relevant information about what that food product contains in saturated fats, in calories, and in salt. There's even a children's app here, and this is called the Be Food Smart app. And lots of children like to play with this, and we should get them to understand what they are eating and how useful this and how good this is for them. Another thing we can do is to eat smaller portions of food and to make a food diary. A lot of us snack during the day without actually realising how many calories we're taking. Lots of mums with small children will finish off the children's food that they've not eaten and then have their own food on top of that. Other ways we can make changes are to think about our exercise. So maybe walking up the stairs instead of taking the lift, getting off the bus a stop earlier and walking home, parking a little bit further away from where we go to work, or even walking to work once a week. By making small changes, we will make a little difference, and each of these little differences will add up. When we're also thinking about cooking, buy fresh foods and make meals instead of pre-packed food or takeaways, which are very high in calorie content. This is healthier than takeaways, and they often don't take long to make. On another app you can get on your phone is the Easy Meal app. Lots of people will say, I don't quite know what to make, or it takes too long, or I need too many ingredients, and that often adds to the cost. On this app, there are easy meals to make, which won't take long and are very healthy and balanced for you and the rest of your family. Other small changes you can make are thinking about how you do your housework a little bit faster, enough to raise your heart rate. We've often said as healthcare professionals you need to do 5 times a week, 30 minutes each time, enough to put your heart rate up. Now that's the ideal, but often not manageable for some people, or it's too off-putting to think I'm never going to achieve that. So a lot of this is about smaller changes. If you're hoovering around the house, do it to music, do it a little bit faster. When you're brushing your teeth in the morning, brush your teeth while walking up and down the stairs one extra time. Just small amounts will burn off a few more calories, and that, with a smaller calorie intake, will start to make a difference. We also have some support locally. ABL Health, A Better Life for Bradford, is an organisation who can help with weight reduction. We will be putting their contact details on the Facebook page below this so that you can contact them. You can either phone them directly yourself on 01274 299 022, or you can go to your GP for advice about a referral. Bradford Council website has a list of leisure centres and swimming pools and the opening times of those. There are park runs every Saturday, and this isn't just for the person who wants to win, it is also for other people who may even just walk round the course. But these are available for anybody to join at Horton Park and at Lister Park. There are other apps that we can get on the phone. One You is a government app which has lots of information about Change for Life, and the Couch to 5K app is also available for you. And this is for people who think they're never going to be able to do a run, and it gradually builds them up and gives something achievable. We must never set up to fail, because that just puts you off and you won't start again. Lots of people need to work out in their own way how they like to do their activity. Some people like to go in a group. Some people like to get a friend to go for a walk with them each night. Some people want to go and join a local running club or go to the gym to a class. Other people prefer to do this on their own. The importance is you do what is right for you so that you will do it. So this is a call for action. Let's post our resolutions below this presentation on this Facebook page. Let's make a commitment, because if you've made a commitment and you've made it public, then you're much more likely to stick to it. The rest of the information will be available below this so that you can read this. Thanks very much for listening.